Lauren. Colorado in the middle of its longest road trip of the season right now. Why is this trip so significant as we have reached the halfway point of the season?
Well, I'm happy to be back, Jackie. I know my mom would be really proud of that intro. Good job on it. Yeah, this is a huge road trip for the Avs. 10 days, 5 games, all north of the border. So this is a big one for them as they're just 2 points out of a Central Division spot in the playoffs. They're leading the wild card right now, and that's all despite going through a 6-game skid. They actually broke the skid the other night on Friday against the Rangers with a much-needed 6-1 victory. And then last night in Winnipeg, they had a great game. They played really well, especially in those first 2 periods. It just wasn't enough. They struggled as far as the performance between the pipes there by Philipp Grubauer, which we'll discuss in a little while, but they averaged 41 shots on goal the last 3 games. So you know that they're getting the opportunities. It's just a matter of putting everything together. It's the special teams, it's the offense, it's defensively, and then, of course, once again, the goaltending. But if you look at this stretch before the All-Star break here, it's 7 games. 4 of those are part of this road trip. So they're going to get a little bit of a break, but these points are absolutely essential when you see how tight the race is, not only in the Central Division, but in the Western Conference. So I feel like these points are going to really play a role as we get into early April and it comes down, to finding a spot in the playoffs. And we saw what happened last year. It all came down to game 82, and the Avs are hoping that's not the case this season.
Yeah, I bet. Nobody wants to be sitting on the edge of their seat once again this year. And despite all of the hype surrounding that top line, we did see them get split up for a little while. They are now back together, and it's paid dividends so far. What's been some of the reaction to their play as a line?
Yeah, they were broken up during that losing streak, and that was just Jared Bednar trying to find a combination that would work for this team to get some scoring going, and it was as if they were all snake bit. So he tried to balance out the lines and put Gabe Landeskog on the second line, but that top line, when they are firing on all cylinders, there's no stopping them. I know we've talked about this a lot, but 15 points in the last 2 games. The 3 of those guys together, they look fantastic. You see Gabe Landeskog here as he's making a push to be the last man in for the NHL All-Star Game in San Jose. 27 goals on the season. He surpassed his career high, and he's now tied for 3rd in the league. So he has been, like we've said, the glue to this line, really the glue to the team. And when he is going, the rest of the team is going. He's been doing his best to make sure this team has been doing well from a morale standpoint, and he's been working really hard to keep this team afloat. And I think tonight it's going to be a tough test for them, but that top line, as we know, the team goes as they go, Jackie.
Lauren, I was going to ask you to make a case for Gabriel Landeskog, but I think you just did a really good job of doing that. For any fans watching, voting does end tomorrow at 11:59 Eastern time. So if you want to vote for Landeskog, you've got just over 24 hours to do so. Let's talk about goaltending for this team, Lauren, because it's sort of been a 1A, 1B situation, a bit of a rotation here. Do you get the sense that the Avs and Jared Bednar might be getting closer to, having a true starting goaltender? And who gets the start tonight?
Yeah, we'll be Semyon Varlamov getting the start tonight since it's the second of a back-to-back, and they wanted to play the rested goaltender, but he also wants to play the hot goaltender, and that's been difficult. Last night we saw a bit of a tough performance from Philipp Grubauer, who allowed 6 goals on just 21 shots. And, he's had this conversation with both goalies. He really needs someone to step up. Going into the season, it was Semyon Varlamov's job, and, he kind of proven himself, obviously, throughout his tenure with the Colorado Avalanche. Philipp Grubauer coming in with a lot of experience, has a Stanley Cup ring as he won that with the Washington Capitals last season. But he even said, Jared Bednar said yesterday, that this is anyone's job right now. I just really need someone to step up because we're starting to get the offensive production. We're starting to put it together, but we need someone strong between the pipes.
All right, well, defensively, the Avs are getting some contributions from their blue line. Has there been any change to the way that their defensemen are playing, or is this just the pucks just finding the back of the net for them?
Yeah, I think they're being more aggressive. They're activating more. They're jumping up in the play. And you have a lot of offensive defensemen on this team, including Tyson Barrie, who's had 5 points in the last 2 games. And it was a magical game for him. That win at Pepsi Center on Friday night over the Rangers. He had 3 assists and he surpassed John Michael Lyles as the highest scoring defenseman in franchise history. And Jackie, I loved his response when we asked him about what the milestone meant to him. He said, it just means I've been here for a really long time. You also see Ryan Graves there. He was part of that trade with the New York Rangers for Chris Bigras. He's had 2 goals in the last 2 games, just 7 games played in the National Hockey League. I've seen him out there with so much poise and confidence. So they have talked, though, about just being more aggressive and activating more. And we're starting to see it pay dividends as we've seen 9 points from the Avs defensemen in the last 2 games.
All right, well, it's a big one tonight. Avs taking on the Flames. Colorado just 1 win in their last 8 games. We'll look to get back in the win column tonight against Calgary. Thanks for this, Lauren.
Thanks, Jackie. Vote Gabe.